A court hearing today ended without a decision from the judge regarding President Trump's attempt to fire Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. She is seeking to block her firing and confirm her status as an active member of the Fed's governing board. Let's bring in Scripps News legal affairs correspondent Avajoy Burnett for more on exactly what happened in today's hearing. So do we have any more clarity on whether Lisa Cook can keep her job?
No more clarity at this point. This is a court hearing, Stephanie, that lasted for about 2 hours. And at this point, we just have to wait a little longer to figure out if this particular judge believes President Donald Trump has the authority to fire this Federal Reserve Board of Governors member, Lisa Cook. Lisa Cook, the backstory here is that she's a Board of Governors member who was appointed to her role by President Joe Biden. And just a few days ago, members of the administration started posting on social media accusations that she allegedly committed mortgage fraud. President Trump started reposting some of these messages as well, and he used this as cause to say that if she didn't resign, that he would fire her. And then now we are at this point where Lisa Cook, along with her attorneys, went to court to try to get this particular judge to block President Trump from firing Lisa Cook. The backstory here is President Trump has been really critical of the Federal Reserve for not lowering interest rates. So many people see this as a possible way of the president trying to get more people into those roles who may align with his views. This is something that was argued in court today and in some of these filings. And one of the main issues here is this issue of cause. The president has the ability to fire Federal Reserve Board of Governors members if he has the proper cause. And one of the questions that came up is how broad is this issue of cause? The attorney who's representing the government earlier today in court said there are no limits in what President Donald Trump can say is the proper cause to fire someone. And Lisa Cook's attorney really countered that in saying, so does this mean the president can just fire someone, say, for example, if he doesn't like the suit that they're wearing? The government attorney also said that the courts do not have the authority to review President Donald Trump in this particular matter. On the flip side of things, the attorney who's representing Lisa Cook, he said that there wasn't enough notice for her in order for her to prove that she had no wrongdoing in these issues. And when we talk about notice, remember, President Donald Trump posted on social media that she would be fired. And the attorney for the government said that was enough notice for Lisa Cook to know that this was coming. And then that was enough for her to go to court and say, I should not be fired. So this is something that the judge really tussled with the DOJ on in saying is something that was posted on social media. Is that official enough for this Board of Governors member to say, hey, I'm going to court and I'm going to sue against this? Once again, Stephanie, at this point, we have no decision from the judge. Judge Cobb is her name. She indicated that there will be additional briefings, meaning filings to the court into next week. She wants to be expeditious with regards to this matter, but this is something that certainly could make it all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. We have seen something with regards to this particular matter in the past. Just this past spring, there were other cases where President Trump won in trying to remove heads of certain agencies. But in those opinions, the Supreme Court carved out some sort of protection for the Federal Reserve because the Federal Reserve is so unique in maintaining the economy and the stability of the economy in the United States. So we have to wait a little while longer to figure out exactly what this judge will decide and how the Trump administration could move ahead if they will appeal and if this could possibly make it all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court.